It's morphin' time! What up, it's Maxxmash201. So how's everybody's Super Smash Bros. Coming along? I know I'm getting my Jigglypuff up there. I've been learning some new things about Jigglypuff. And also Captain Falcon too. So question, how are you guys main characters coming along? Are you guys getting ready for some tournaments? I know I am. So let's move on to our first topic of the day. The legendary battle in Power Rangers Super Mega Force. Alright, I'm gonna give you my positive and my negatives. Alright, the positive thing is they actually reached out to the nostalgia Power Ranger heads. That's pretty cool. I'm happy that they did do this. I'm happy that they brought back some old Rangers from the past seasons. Another big plus about it is they actually extended it. So I know people weren't happy about the last episode of it for the fact that it was, very short. So the fact that they did do it again and they did an extended version of this was pretty cool. I didn't watch the last 2 episodes of Super Mega Force, but I did catch this one from what people told me. They just put the last 2 episodes together and there you go, you have the extended version. But I did see the add-on scenes to it. Another positive thing about this is they showed all the Rangers putting on their helmets. And they showed Karone, I forgot her name, I don't know. But I only know that in Power Rangers in Space, her name was Astramana, which is basically Andros' sister. And when she was putting on her helmet, she said this the sentence that I like a lot. She said, "Oh, I love being a Power Ranger." Then the minute that she put on her helmet, you see Astramana's face. So that's pretty cool. I like that they went back and did something like that. So that's another positive that I like. So another scene that I did like too is, I believe it was the Red Ranger transformed into the Red Mighty Morphin Ranger, and Orion, who's the Silver Ranger, transformed into the Green Ranger, and he wanted to help the Red Ranger out, so he was like, "Here, take my shield." So they showed him morph, and they showed the transferring of the shield from the Green Ranger to the Red Ranger. And to us nostalgia heads, that part happened too, where Tommy gave his powers to Jason. So that's pretty cool that they helped each other out, and I'm really happy that they showed that scene. Alright, so now on to the negatives. I don't really have a lot of negatives because I don't really take things like this very seriously. But I'm very understanding because I'm a big Power Rangers fan because I watch, the old seasons and stuff that is out now. And also, I'm a big fan of the Sentai versions of Power Rangers. I was big Zaiyo Ranger and Gokaiger fan. So I do know that Power Rangers in America they take scenes from the Japanese part. So I'm very understanding about that because production value is a lot of money. So with that being said, they showed Tommy's appearance, our favorite Green Ranger, of course. And what I didn't like about it is, even if they showed him fighting for 10 seconds, they didn't do it properly. For the fact that we all know Tommy's famous fighting voice, the Sukiya, right? So they took that voice and they put it over a random Green Ranger wearing a gold shield. And keep in mind that we all know what the Green Ranger looks like, and they took that voice and dubbed it over a random Green Ranger. So that part really made me kind of upset. Really, for 10 seconds you couldn't properly catch the legendary Sentai footage of the right Green Ranger. So that part really made me you had one job, Nickelodeon, Alright, so to end this topic off, I just wanted to say that, I'm very happy that they did do the legendary battle. I'm very happy that they showed us and, gave something to the old school Power Ranger fans like me and all that stuff. But in a way, even though I know that it's rushed, because I see it, it is a kids show, and I'm pretty sure they only did this extended version of the legendary battle for us old school Power Ranger fans. I felt like they did do it just because of that, because we had like other hardcore Power Ranger fans were like complaining about this. But you gotta understand that it is a kids TV show. Us old school Power Ranger fans, we always want something better, something we always talk about the past, like, oh, it's not the same, blah blah blah. But if you're like, I'm a true fan of Power Rangers, but I'm also a true fan of the Sentai version of Power Rangers, And just to get this off my head, because, if you want something more, if you want a really good storyline that's not rushed, that's steady paced, then I'd suggest watching the Sentai version of Power Rangers. And rewatch that legendary battle, but in the Sentai version. And I promise you that it won't let you down. Like, they showed like epic fighting scenes. I believe in the American version of the legendary battle, they showed 6 seasons of Power Rangers, like trying to help out, so that's what, group 5, 6, that's 30 Rangers, right? 30 Power Rangers, and they fought the Armada. But when they showed the fighting scene, you saw not 30 Rangers, but 200. Because why? In the Sentai version, they showed all the Rangers from past seasons, from like the beginning, like from the 1960s, all fighting that war with the Gokaigers, and that's pretty epic. That's like 200 plus Rangers. And not only that, but they showed an epic Megazord battle scene. We weren't able to get that in the American Rangers for the fact that it's rushed. And they didn't want to add that scene, even though I wish they did. So you gotta understand that, it is a kids TV show. The kids probably won't even get it. They probably, oh look, Power Rangers, whatever. But to us hardcore fans, we know what we want, And you're not gonna get that in the American version, sadly. But you're gonna get it in Sentai, because Sentai takes that shit to the top, like seriously. So that's just my 2 cents about Power Rangers. I mean, I'm really happy that they showed the legendary battle. I'm very happy that they did it, because it'll be a big disappointment if they didn't. So thank you, Nickelodeon. You tried your best, and you did good. You did a pretty decent job on it. Alright, next topic, Jurassic World. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, I'm gonna leave the link down below. If you guys don't know, Jurassic World is basically the 4th movie to the Jurassic Park franchise. Alright, to my thoughts about it. Alright, I was never a big Jurassic Park fan, but I saw all the Jurassic Park movies. What's funny? When I saw Jurassic Park, the 3rd movie, the next one, I believe was Lost World. Even though those movies were okay, like, it never matches up to the very first movie that I saw. Like, the first movie I saw, like, wow, that's really amazing. So now, right after I saw this trailer, I'm just like, alright, really? If you guys haven't seen the trailer, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, whatever, but you guys gonna see the trailer anyway, so this is gonna be a spoiler alert, so just whatever. Basically, the park is open, alright? They finally opened Jurassic Park. All the stuff that happened in the first 3 movies, they finally opened the park. People died, but whatever. People were flown out there to save a kid. Alright, the next thing you know, like, people got eaten. So after all that, they finally opened the park. What? Who in the right mind? So now, then, like, there's a scene where you see Chris Pratt, and a couple of females. I don't know who they are. Some actors, whatever. And I guess they're the ones who's controlling the park. Now, in the trailer, when you see it, they finally tamed the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are tamed. They're doing like stuff in the circus. Like a SeaWorld, but in dinosaurs, whatever. Speaking about SeaWorld, there's a part where they show like a shark dangling or whatever, like a dead shark, and one gigantic dinosaur pops up from the waters and chomp it. And you see like all the audience getting splashed from the water, like that's Shamu. Then there's another scene where they're in like some kind of hamster-looking vehicle, where you're in hamster ball, whatever, but that's you inside it. And you see like all these dinosaurs like walking around eating. Now there's another crazy scene where you see Chris Pratt riding on a motorcycle, and a bunch of velociraptors are around him, but they're not attacking him. They're like, Chris Pratt's like riding a motorcycle and they're running with him. Looks like they're about to chase somebody. So I'm just like, okay, looks like the dinosaurs are tamed. Now my understanding, like, you can never tame like an animal like that. But it looks like they're able to tame the dinosaurs, and that's cool. Now, there's a scene where they say, oh, we're gonna create our own dinosaur. And it looks like that's the dinosaur that's gonna basically ruin the whole entire Jurassic Park. Because you see like a bunch of people running away from the park, blah blah blah, and it's like, you know, feet, jump, jump, jump. So, my thoughts about this, that's basically the trailer, guys, I'm sorry if I spoiled it for you. But my thoughts about it is, I hope this is good. I really hope this is a good movie. Because the past two were basically from a 1 to 10, I give it like a 5 because it never matches up to the very first Jurassic Park. In my opinion, alright, stuff to check out on YouTube. If you guys haven't seen it yet, Bat in the Sun did an awesome video of Batman vs. Darth Vader, basically two of the most epic characters in comic book and sci-fi. Yeah, I like this video a lot because personally it's one of my own personal favorites, going at it in a 101 versus battle. Also, Bat in the Sun is doing a Green Ranger versus Ryu. It's gonna come out in December, I believe. So yeah, check it out. I know JC David Frank posted a little teaser trailer, so it's really epic. I saw it like a few minutes ago, and it's really good. Especially you're gonna like the line that he says at the end, towards the end of the trailer. So yeah, it's pretty epic. I really recommend watching it and subscribing to Bat in the Sun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. As you can see, I'm practicing with Sheik at the moment. I feel like she has a lot of potential. Even though I do miss her forward air, I feel like her B moves are really strong. Her forward B, which is the projectile, and her up B, which is basically the teleport and the comeback. I feel like those are very strong moves. It does like a hell of a lot of percentage. So I'm trying to like find a really good top 3. So far it's gonna be Captain Falcon, Jiggly, and Sheik. So those are my top 3 that I'm gonna really like master and perfect for big tournaments and whatnot. I know there's a tournament coming up from what I heard at NJCU. So I'm gonna give you guys that info the minute I get all the info about it from one of my friends. Anyways, I hope you guys liked that video. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Maxxsmash201. And don't forget to like me on Facebook at Maxxsmash201. Peace.